What if your next home wasn't built on Earth, but floating above Venus, or buried beneath Martian soil, or carved into a glacier on an alien moon? As climate concerns, population growth, and space exploration collide, humanity is looking beyond the blue planet. Scientists, architects, and engineers are racing to design the first real homes for off-Earth living. These off-Earth homes would offer survival based on innovation, and every wall could be the difference between life and death. Here are 10 mind-blowing designs for living on other planets, each one a glimpse into the wild, thrilling future of interplanetary life. 1. Martian dome cities. One of the most legendary concepts for future space living is the Martian dome city, a vast, pressurized environment built directly on the red planet's surface. Envisioned by NASA in collaboration with private companies like SpaceX, these transparent domes would be constructed from advanced materials capable of blocking deadly cosmic radiation while allowing sunlight to reach internal ecosystems. Inside, residents would live in Earth-like neighborhoods, complete with hydroponic farms, recreation zones, medical facilities, and research labs. Power would come from solar arrays, and life support systems would recycle water and air in a closed loop. Though dome cities don't exist yet, they are central to Elon Musk's long-term plan to colonize Mars, and prototypes are already being developed on Earth in simulated Martian environments. 2. Lava tube colonies. Far from the harsh surface, deep beneath the crust of the Moon or Mars, lie natural lava tubes, massive underground tunnels formed by ancient volcanic activity. These enormous caverns offer built-in protection from space radiation, micrometeorites, and extreme temperature swings. Agencies like NASA and the European Space Agency are exploring these subterranean shelters as a low-energy solution for building safe human habitats. Engineers propose installing modular, pressurized living units inside these tubes, complete with oxygen systems, artificial lighting, and even underground farming stations. Although still a theoretical approach, the discovery of accessible lava tubes by lunar orbiters and Mars rovers has made this design one of the most promising for long-term space habitation, turning caves into homes for the next generation of pioneers. 3. 3D printed regolith habitats. In a future where transporting materials from Earth is staggeringly expensive, 3D printing offers a game-changing solution. NASA's 3D Printed Habitat Challenge and companies like AI Space Factory have pioneered the use of regolith, the rocky soil found on the Moon and Mars, to print entire structures layer by layer. These habitats are built using autonomous robots, combining regolith with binding agents to create thick, insulated walls that shield occupants from radiation and extreme temperatures. Inside, the structures would feature sleek, modern interiors, sleeping quarters, labs, kitchens, and water recycling systems. Prototypes like the award-winning Martia habitat already exist here on Earth, proving how elegant and efficient extraterrestrial homes could be. It's one of the most practical designs in development, and it could be the first style of home built on Mars. 4. Inflatable space habitats on low Earth orbit and lunar surface. Imagine a house that fits into a suitcase and inflates into a multi-room home in space. That's the premise behind inflatable space habitats, developed by companies like Bigelow Aerospace. The Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, BEAM, currently attached to the International Space Station, is a real-life test of this concept. These habitats are designed to be compact during launch, then expand once deployed, providing a large, flexible living space. The interiors can include sleeping quarters, workstations, exercise areas, and even private bathrooms. Their thick, multi-layered fabric walls are strong enough to withstand micrometeoroids and provide insulation. Ideal for low Earth orbit, the Moon or Mars, these structures are not only real, they're already in space, setting the stage for a new era of soft, adaptable housing beyond Earth. 5. Biodome ecosystems. For true independence from Earth, space habitats must do more than house people. They must replicate entire ecosystems. Biodomes are enclosed, self-sustaining habitats inspired by Earth-based experiments like Biosphere 2. Proposed by researchers at MIT and NASA, these domes would feature integrated life support systems, including vertical farms, aquaponics, oxygen-generating plants, and waste recycling loops. Inside, inhabitants would live in balance with their environment, producing their own food and recycling every drop of water and breath of air. The atmosphere would be Earth-like, humid, and filled with greenery, a psychological relief in the barren Martian desert. Although still in the experimental stage, Earth-based prototypes are already proving that self-contained life is possible, and the lessons from them will directly shape the future of off-world colonization. 6. Cloud cities. Venus may seem like the last place you'd want to live, with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. But 50 kilometers above its hellish surface, the atmosphere is surprisingly Earth-like. That's where NASA's HAVOC mission, High-Altitude Venus Operational Concept, proposes building floating cities. These would be massive airships or platforms suspended by helium, with pressurized habitats, solar panels, and scientific instruments. Inside, humans could live in comfort, with normal air pressure, room temperature conditions, and a view of Venus's thick yellow clouds. Though purely conceptual for now, cloud cities could allow us to explore one of the most hostile planets in the solar system without ever touching its deadly surface. It's science fiction, but with real science behind it. 7. Space elevators to orbital habitats. The idea of a space elevator has long captivated scientists and sci-fi writers alike. While it's not yet feasible on Earth, lower gravity makes it more realistic on the Moon. Japan's Obayashi Corporation, in collaboration with space researchers, has proposed building a lunar elevator, a tether stretching from the Moon's surface to an orbital station. This structure would revolutionize space transport, allowing people and cargo to move between orbit and the Moon without rockets. At the top, a permanent space station would serve as a living and working environment, complete with views of Earth and modular life support systems. Though it's still theoretical, advances in material science, like carbon nanotubes, bring the dream closer every year. Eight. Mars Ice Home. The Mars Ice Home is an inflatable habitat concept designed by NASA and partners, intended for early Martian colonists. It uses ice harvested from Mars to create a thick outer shell that naturally shields inhabitants from harmful cosmic radiation. The structure is lightweight and compact for easy transport, yet spacious once inflated. Its translucent ice shell allows diffused natural light to enter while maintaining internal temperature stability. This design smartly combines protection, habitability, and sustainability using local Martian resources. 9. 3D printed lunar habitat. This innovative lunar-based concept involves 3D printing habitat structures directly on the Moon using regolith, the Moon's own soil. Developed by Foster Plus partners with the European Space Agency, the design relies on autonomous robots to build a strong dome-like shell over an inflatable living module. The layered structure provides natural insulation and protection against micrometeorites and intense solar radiation. Inside, astronauts would have a pressurized, temperature-controlled environment suitable for extended missions. It's one of the most practical and scalable concepts for establishing a permanent lunar presence. 10. AI-managed smart colonies. The future of planetary living will be driven not just by humans, but by artificial intelligence. Smart colonies, as envisioned by technologists working with Tesla, NASA, and private aerospace firms, will use AI systems to manage critical life support tasks, monitor human health, optimize energy use, and even oversee agriculture. Inside these sleek, modular habitats, everything from lighting to oxygen levels could be autonomously adjusted for comfort and survival. AI would also manage emergencies, maintenance, and supply logistics, reducing human workload and risk. While smart systems are already common in today's homes and space missions, fully AI-managed colonies remain a vision for the near future, one where humans and machines survive and thrive together beyond Earth. As humanity looks beyond Earth, These futuristic space habitat designs show how we might one day live on other planets. Though most are still in development, the technology is advancing quickly, and it's no longer a question of if, but when we'll settle beyond our world. Each concept reflects our creativity, resilience, and drive to survive in the cosmos. The future of space living is closer than we think.